So the first thing I'm going to do is design the cover. This is so that I can envision what my design is going to be. So the first thing I did was look for a simple high fashion picture, or a high fashion model, I should say. And I'm looking for something of a retro feel. And when I was searching, this picture of Chanel West Coast popped up, and I thought it was perfect. Looked retro, she looked high fashion. So I just screenshotted and saved the picture on the side. Next, I opened Photoshop and opened a canvas the size of 15 centimeters by 21 centimeters, which is the size of my book, and colored the background just plain black. I then dragged and placed Chanel's picture. Next, I went to Image, Adjustment, and Black and White. Just to turn the image black and white. This is the most efficient way of doing it. To play with contrast, I went to Image, Adjustment, Brightness, Contrast, and just played with it until it reached my desired contrast, and resized it to my liking. Next, for the word Chanel, just to make it look authentic, I copied and pasted this Chanel logo with the word Chanel in it from Google Image. Then I selected using a selection tool and deleted the background little by little, and eventually removed everything but the word Chanel. For me, I wanted the font white, so I selected the paint tool and colored the letters white. I also wanted to add a white border. So with the selection tool, I created a rectangle and filled it white. And on top of it, I created another rectangle, slightly smaller, and deleted. And voila, I created a border. And that's it, guys. I just saved my work as PNG image, and then I simply just printed it out. Now that you printed your cover page, we are going to work on the book itself. This is a book box purchased from Michael's. You can also purchase this at any art craft store or even Amazon. This particular book that I have, the cover actually opens up and you can store things in it, which is pretty cool. There are different kinds, but I like this one in particular because the back of the book curves like this. Just gives this like a very classic look. Anyway, you are going to need a jet black Decor sticker, also purchased from Michael's. What you're going to do is lay the book flat and trace where you need to cut in order to cover Decor up to where the curved back meets the other face of the book, if that makes sense. After cutting it, peel the Decor, not all the way. I say about 1.5 inches, and slightly taut the ends with your fingers and lay flat against the cover of the book. And carefully stick the rest. And make sure you fold the ends in for a clean finish. Now the goal obviously is to make sure that there are no air bubbles, but you know what, sometimes it's impossible. And you know what, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a fun DIY, right? Alright, so now the fun part. Cut out everything but the background, which is black, from the picture. You just print it out. Then you are going to glue everything in place. Now this is a trick. After gluing down the first letter, place the rest of the letters exactly where you want them before gluing them down. This way it will help you avoid letter misplacement, basically. because once it dries, it's just not going to come off. Next, glue down the letters on the back of the book. And voila, your very own Chanel book. What do you think, guys? I think it looks so high fashion, classic. Thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, I love you so much. God loves you, and I will surely see you in the next video. Mwah.